Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you're very welcome. My name is Couscous. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the UK eVisa. So the UK government is phasing out the BRPs at the end of 2024. So by 31st December 2024, all BRPs will expire. If you currently hold a BRP, you would see that your BRP expiration date is 31st December 2024. That does not mean that your visa will expire on that day. So if you still have a valid right to live and work in the UK, or right to study, which is like a student visa, or right to work, which is a skilled worker, a global talent visa, or you have a settled status in the UK, and you have a BRP, you will need to switch your BRP to an eVisa, okay? Because from January 2025, your BRP will more likely be useless. You will no longer be able to use your BRP to prove your right to live in the UK. After all, when you present an ID to anybody, they are going to go and check the expiry date. So if the expiry date on your BRP is 31st December 2024, what does that mean? It means that ID is no longer valid. So all of us are going to be using eVisas. And in case you've really not known about this, yes, it was announced since last year or even the year before. So this was already registered in my brain that by December 2024, I will no longer have a BRP. So I actually applied for a new visa this year. And when I was given the BRP in March, the expiry date was 31st December. Although my right to stay in the UK, the visa I was given, it only expires in 2029. The BRP is going to expire this year. So I'm on the UKVI website, like you guys know. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to be reading from the website for you guys to see everything that has to do with the eVisa. This is what you need to know. You will need to go to the UK government website to access your eVisa. And there is a process to it. However, before you access your eVisa, you will need an email from the Home Office. How do I know this? I know this because I tried accessing my eVisa today and this is what I got. If you go to Google and type UK eVisa, click on the gov.uk and it will bring you, the link that says eVisa under gov.uk and it will bring you to the website that I'm about to read. So online immigration status eVisa, information on eVisas and why you need one, okay? UK Visas and Immigration are developing a digital immigration system. This means we are replacing physical documents with an online record of your immigration status. This is known as an eVisa. The document being replaced are biometric residence permits (BRP), biometric residence cards (BRC), passport endorsements such as indefinite leave to enter, wet ink stamps. So they're also going to remove all that wet ink on your passport. Vignette stickers in passports such as entry clearance or visa vignette. So when you apply for a UK visa, whether it is a visitor's visa or any kind of visa at all, they will stamp a vignette on your passport. That will no longer happen. Since 2018, millions of customers have received an eVisa online, for example, through the EU settlement scheme. So some people already have eVisas actually. What is an eVisa? An eVisa is an online record of your immigration status and the conditions of your permission to enter or stay in the UK. You will need to create a UKVI account to be able to access your eVisa. Updating your physical document to an eVisa does not affect your immigration status or the conditions of your permission to stay or permission to enter or stay in the UK. So in the eVisa, they will tell you, all those conditions that come with your decision letter. It's going to be there on your eVisa. So anybody that accesses your eVisa would see the conditions of your visa. So it says here, in the future, you'll be able to use an eVisa to travel to the UK. You will not need to carry a physical document except for your current passport, which must be registered to your UKVI account. Until the end of 2024, you will need to continue to carry your physical document when you travel. So please, though, you need to know that as you travel within 2024 or until 31st December, whenever you travel until 31st December, you still need to carry your BRP if you have one. The benefits of eVisas include they are secure and cannot be lost, stolen, or tampered with, unlike a physical document. You will not need to wait for or collect a physical document after your application is decided. You might still need to provide a biometric information in person, and we will tell you if you need to do this. You know how when you make a visa application, when your visa is out, it will take between 10 to 14 days for your BRP to be out. That's what they are saying. They are saying that you will no longer need to wait that long for your document to be out. I remember when I came to the UK in 2023, early 2023, I arrived and my BRP was not ready. My BRP was not ready and I could not move into my house because I needed my BRP to be able to generate a share code for my landlord. And because there was no BRP, I could not give my landlord share code, and they said they will not allow me moving. So with eVisas, all that problem is gone. So I've said that it will be quicker and easier to prove your status at the UK border and share your status with third parties like employers and landlords. Why do I need a UKVI account? UKVI are replacing physical documents with an online record of your immigration status. You need to create a UKVI account to access your eVisa and share information about your immigration status and conditions, such as your right to work or rent in the UK using the View and Prove service. You do not have to pay to create a UKVI account. Okay, you can watch a video here on how to create a UKVI account and access your eVisa. I'm going to show you guys how to create a UKVI account. Okay, I'm going to show you guys shortly. How will I use my UKVI account? Once you have created your UKVI account, you will be able to view the details of your eVisa online. For example, your type of permission when it expires and your conditions of stay in the UK. You can update your personal information in your UKVI account, such as your contact details. Your eVisa will be linked to your passport in your UKVI account. You must keep your passport or ID card details up to date in your UKVI account and tell us about any changes so that your immigration status can be easily identified at the UK border. You will still need to carry your current passport with you. Let me explain. So they're saying that you will need an eVisa, but for you to access an eVisa, you need to create a UKVI account. You need to create a UKVI account so that you can have your details up to date. When you create a UKVI account, they are going to ask you for your BRP number and also your passport number, because they're going to ask you your country of origin and they're going to ask for details of your passport. Now they are saying that when you have a UKVI account, because it is linked to your passport, anytime you change your passport, you renew your passport and get a new passport, you have to go to your UKVI account and update it. Why? If you don't go to UKVI account and update your passport, it means that they don't have the latest details. So if you're trying to go through immigration and they check your passport, it is not linked to a UKVI account. You see where the problem would lie. So don't do that. If you get a new passport, go and update your UKVI account and include that passport. If your phone number changes, go to UKVI account and include that phone number, because if they're going to send you you're going to say, I'm going to create a UKVI account for you guys to see. You will see that they are going to ask for your phone number so that they will send you security codes anytime you try to log in. If you change your email address, do same. A word is enough for the wise. So yes, that's why you need to stay up to date with your UKVI account and make sure that everything, all the information there is up to date. If you've told us you have a new passport and you're still waiting for confirmation that your UKVI account has been updated, you should also carry your old documents with you if possible to avoid unnecessary delays at the border. You can share your immigration status information with third parties such as employers or landlords by generating a share code in the View and Prove service, which will give them time-limited access to your immigration status information. You can get a new share code whenever you need one. You do not have to remember a single unique code to be able to prove your status. We'll continue to share relevant information about your immigration status automatically with some government departments and other public authorities. This will reduce the need for you to interact with online services when proving your immigration status. How do I get an eVisa and a UKVI account? If you have a biometric residence permit that expires on 31st December, we will tell you how to create a UKVI account and access your eVisa before the expiry date of your BRP. If you have already been contacted to create an account, either by email or a decision letter, you can now follow the instructions we sent you to create a UKVI account. If you have not yet been contacted about creating an account, you'll be able to create your account and access your eVisa in later 2024. Okay, you can even sign up for updates if there is any update on this page to keep up to date on when you'll be able to access your eVisa. If you have permission to stay in the UK, once you've created your UKVI account, you will be able to sign in to View and Prove service to access your eVisa. If you have another physical document, if you have indefinite leave to enter or indefinite leave to remain, also known as settlement, and you currently prove your right through a different type of physical documents such as a wet ink stamp in your passport or a Vignen sticker, then you should make a no time limit application. If you need to make a new application for permission to stay in the UK, you should follow the usual application process. There will be information and guidance provided during your application process if you need to create a UKVI account. You know, an eVisa is an online record of your immigration status. To get access to your eVisa, you will need to create a UKVISAs and immigration account. Who can use this service? Now, this is why I said you cannot use it now until you get an email from the Home Office. It says you can use this service if the Home Office has emailed you about how to get access to your eVisa. If you've not been contacted by the Home Office, you do not need to do anything yet. You'll be able to set up access to your eVisa later in 2024. I haven't been contacted by the Home Office, but I have seen a YouTuber who says she has been contacted by the Home Office. So that means she said she has been contacted by the Home Office, but her husband has not been contacted by the Home Office. So don't worry if you've not gotten the email. They know what they are doing. They will get to us eventually. So it says if you've not been contacted, you cannot do anything for now, but you need to know the information, okay? When you eventually get contacted, they say what you need to do. You will be asked to create a UKVI account. You will be asked to confirm your identity using the UK Immigration ID Check app. So the UK Immigration ID Check app is what I used when I was applying for visa this year. I was able to use the app to take a picture of myself and use my old BRP details to scan it through so that they can get my details. You know, because I did a visa application before and I had a BRP. When they scanned my old BRP, obviously they will get my details, my thumbprints, biometrics and everything, okay? And then the next thing they asked was just a photograph of myself that they will now use on my new BRP. So at the end of the day, I didn't have to leave my house just to go and do my visa application. I stayed in my house. I used the UK Immigration ID Check app to do all of that process. What you need to know is that for you to use that app, your phone has to be a smartphone, and I think they said if you're using an iPhone, it has to be from iPhone 7 upwards. So you have to confirm that because not all phones can work with the app. So, but that's fine. When you get to that point, if it says your phone is not working, all you need to do is probably get another person's phone to make it work for you. So it says to confirm your identity, to scan your document, you must use the app on either an iPhone 7 or newer model, an Android phone that can make contactless payment. Why are they saying you have to use a phone that can make contactless payment? Because you're going to scan your BRP under it. And if your phone cannot make contactless payment, it will not be able to pick up the chip in your BRP. Like I said, you create a UKVI account, confirm your identity using the UK Immigration ID Check app. This information will be used to link your eVisa to your UKVI account. You will get an email when you can access your eVisa in your account. So this process is going to be very similar to how you generate your share code. You can create a UKVI account anytime. So I think the first thing you should do while waiting for this thing is just go and create a UKVI account. And everybody can create a UKVI account. That is what I know. So it says before you start, you need an email address, access to a smartphone, your BRP card, or a valid passport, and either your BRP number or your visa application number. The questions they will ask you is very similar to a question they ask you when you're trying to generate your share code. Questions like, have you ever had a biometric residence permit? Yes. Do you still have your biometric residence permit? Yes. Then they'll ask you, they say, is your biometric residence permit valid? Yeah, because it's still valid because it's 2020. So apparently they are already configuring this to address people that would apply after 31st December 2024, which is very good. So my BRP is still valid because the expiry date is 31st December 2024. So I'll say yes. It says create a UK visas and immigration account. Usually to create a UK visas and immigration account, you will need your date of birth, your BRP permit number, or your passport. Who are you creating this account? So if you don't have a UKVI account, you create a UKVI account, they're going to ask you, who are you creating this account for? You say me, or you can create for someone else. For example, you are a parent creating an account for your child, or you are helping someone with their immigration application. So yes, other people can create the account for you. What is your name? What is your surname? I'll put there Keseme. What is your nationality? Nigeria. Which identity documents are you using? BRP residence permit or passport. So you said your BRP cannot have expired more than 1 year ago. So for you to use your BRP residence permit, it must have expired less than 1 year ago. That's less than 12 months. But if your BRP has expired more than 12 months, then you probably just need to use your passport. So I'm going to use my BRP Of course, they are going to ask you, enter your BRP resident permit details. They are going to ask you for the number on your BRP, the one that starts with letters and then numbers. They are going to ask for the expiry date. So I'm going to put my BRP number. They're going to ask for expiry date. Of course, the expiry date is 31st December 2024. 2024. And then they're going to say, what is your date of birth? This is exactly the same process you go through when you're trying to get your share code. So they're going to ask for your date of birth. Check your email. So they've sent a code to your email. They've sent the one-time passcode. They're asking for phone number. They've sent a security code to my email address to ensure I'm the one. And then they're asking for my phone number. So I'm just going to provide my phone number. They have sent a security code to my phone number as well. Do you want someone else to have access to your account? Please, no for now. No, I beg. Check your answers before you create your account. Your UKVISas and immigration account created. Let me show you guys. They have sent me an email, see? They said, okay, UKVISas and immigration account created. We have sent you an email to confirm you have created an account. What you need to do next, you need to sign into your UKVI account before you can view your eVisa. We will ask you to confirm your identity using the UK Immigration ID Check app. If you have a biometric residence permit number, you will need to provide this if you have not already done so. If you do not know your BRP number, you can use eVisa or immigration application number instead. We will use these details to find a record of your immigration status. We will then link your eVisa to your account. How to sign into your UKVI account? You will need your date of birth, identity document number, that's your BRP number, access to your phone, of course, because they are going to send you a security link. We will send you a security code to your email or phone. So they want me to sign in. So this is how you sign into your UKVI account. At least you know that you can create an account. Let me quickly sign in your BRP number. So let's see. So what is your date of birth? How do you want to receive a security? So you can check, you can select if you want to receive a security code on your phone or your email address. I have received the code. You are already logged in. Great. So you see, I have access to a UKVI account now. I now have a UKVI account. So you see, you can create a UKVI account pending when you get your eVisas. What I have done is create my UKVI account. So let me tell you why. Anytime you want to generate a share code, they will ask you to put your details on the UKVI website. It will be easier if you have a UKVI account, because when you now go to create your share code, all you need to do is log in and you are in. So it is no harm creating your UKVI account. But if you're worried that I don't want to create a UKVI account, or I don't want to do anything wrong, it's fine, you can wait. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. It was just an updated video so that you stay on top of your game and you know what is coming. Do not panic. Check your emails, check your spam, and if somebody applied for your visa for you and they did not use your email or phone number, then it means that the email to access your eVisa will go to that person's email account. So speak to them and make sure that they are following up. They are checking their emails so that when your email comes, you will know. Of course, you guys know I'm going to update you. I feel like my email is going to come late because I already made a visa application this year. I feel like they're going to say, this one has been disturbing us, so just keep our own for a while. So, but this is the information I have at the moment. When the email comes and I can be able to apply for the eVisa, I will tell you guys, I would show you guys. I have already used that immigration app, so I know what it entails. So all you need to do is get the smartphone, make sure that you do it either during the day or you have enough light in your room, because you're going to take a picture of yourself. And when you take a picture of yourself, they would not accept it if there are shadows. So you need a picture in a clear background. Like, they don't want anything in the background, they want a plain background. You know how you take pictures when you go to do visa? That's exactly the kind of picture they want you to take. And if you use the app to, you try and it's not working, you exhaust your trial limit, they will ask you to send your BRP or your passport to their office. I was able to be lucky although it took me a lot of trials, you know, I got it right at the end of the day. So let me know if you have any questions. I think this video is simple enough, and like I said, check your email, check your spam folder, especially if you've not received an email, if you've not done a visa application in a while, their email might go to your spam. So please check your spam and don't panic, okay? I'm sure that you'll be able to get your eVisa. As long as your right to stay in the UK is valid, you will always be able to get your eVisa, okay? So maybe if it is around October, November, and you don't get an email, we should start panicking by then. But it doesn't mean that we will be endangered in any way, because we have the right to stay, to live and work in the UK. So let me know if this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, look around the channel, you'll see other videos that are helpful, other visa application videos. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I was like, let me run and do this video before I forget, because I have so many things in mind. I was about to edit another video and then I remembered I'm not done this video. In fact, it was somebody that reminded me, so thank you to that person who reminded me to make this video, because they obviously know that it will help a lot of other people. So catch you guys in my next video. Bye.